Hi, good morning and welcome to day one of the Calderdale Way. We're about 3 miles in and I didn't do the intro earlier because I had to start at Sowerby Bridge and it's just a 1 mile uphill, straight uphill, at least a 1 in 4, and well, there's no other alternative for me because tonight I'm staying in just above Hebden Bridge, well, a couple of miles above Hebden Bridge, and that's about the halfway mark for me. So making the start point, Sowerby Bridge. Now the official start and finish is in Brighouse, and to go 26 miles of the 51 mile route would put you out onto the moors. So yeah, it's just logistics, but by God, it didn't half open the lungs up. Yeah, what can I tell you about today? Lovely weather, no cloud cover, so I should drop the temperature just a bit, but yeah, still third week in March, so yeah, and these are the views that I've got to follow. Look at that. So obviously that's the Calder Valley. Yeah, and we're heading to, my next one now is, oh come on, let's try and remember the map. I know I'm going to stop at Morrison's to get some lunch at about mile 14. 1924. There you go. Back on the 3 mile an hour speed. Yeah, but that would come after Mankin Holes, Lumbutts. I don't think it hits Stoodley Pike, it just goes around it, doesn't it? That's overlooking Todmorden. And yeah, then it's sort of, no, Ripponden's before, Rippenden is before Todmorden. Yeah, that's right, it's Rippenden first, because I was looking at that for maybe a sandwich. We'll see. But there's plenty of places to stop and get something to eat, which means I don't have to carry a great deal of extra food. And the least you can carry, the least amount you can carry, the better. Right, cheers, chat to you in a bit. Oh, this is going to hurt. Old bank. This is really steep. And of course, for every downhill, there has to be an uphill. So, yeah, I'm going to pay for this later. I really am. If there's anywhere to get a cup of tea, might be right up here, and then over that road. Oh, here we go, look, first of the hills, and there's always a car, always wherever you want to go.
Lap 4, 2010.
Yeah. Ah, you prick. Very pleasant. Sure that'll send you to sleep at night. Will it do? Very nice. Nearest I can figure it's called Mill Bank. Is this? I might be wrong. Usually am. I'd have to check the map. Yeah. I know I'm hungry. Oh, that. Oh, is that a king? No. Oh, I could have sworn I saw a kingfisher then. Right. No. Never mind. Oh dear. Whoa. Hang on a minute. Oh dear. Yeah, don't get old. That's my tip. Anyway. Yep. Oh, I've got some goats and donkeys there, look. Can we see them? Let's have a look, see that one. Where are you? Come on. Hey, there's a bit of exotic wildlife. Not exotic as in parrots and the like, but yeah, you don't often see goats. Ah, I could have shot it from here, look. You know what you like. Where's his mates? Well, that is, I think that's Ripondon. I'm going to have a guess at that one. I'm not quite up on the towns and villages. Not too bad a section. This bit. Yeah, so I'm not, let's see, today's Thursday and Friday tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday obviously not working, for the following weekend, it's the end of March, and I'm at a loss of what to do. So if the weather's nice, I might try out my first wow camp. Yeah, I've not done that since the days of my cycle touring abroad, where you can't find a campsite or any lodgings, just pitch your tent side of the road, especially in Romania. Yeah, it's a given there, but over here of course, ironically, they, when I say they, I mean the government, enforced the wild camping rule, and well, the no wild camping rule, because of the travellers, descendants of, a lot of them are direct descendants of the Roman Gypsies, and it's in their culture to pitch up wherever they want, wherever they feel there's room and space. Especially in their country, there's no laws against it. Norway, same again, it's almost the same as Scotland, where you can pitch as long as you are about 100 yards from the nearest habitation. Don't stop people though, does it? You won't get, apparently you won't get prosecuted, but you would if you didn't move on. It'd escalate into a criminal offence. So if they ask you to move on, pack up and move on. But I'm only going to try it, what is it? I'm not taking the full tent. I'll try a bivvy first. A bivvy and a tarp, see how we get on with that. Because the weather's warming up a bit now. So we won't get the cold winds at night. Oh, it's like going to Blackpool and getting the first glimpse of Blackpool Tower. This, of course, you will know, is Studley Pike, the monument to Battle of Waterloo above Todmorden. But we're not going towards Todmorden just yet. We're still on the, what have we done here? Right. So on the moors. Come on. Yeah. We'll visit that. So we're going to go. No, there's no turns yet. I'm trying to think which way would be going now. Which village we hit next. No, it's gone. Sorry, I can't remember. We've not even hit Todmorden yet. So I know to the left of Studley Pike it's Todmorden, so it's Mankinolls, Lumbutts, Todmorden, and you come round to Hepton's Stall, and a little bit further on down and to the right is Hebden Bridge. Well, we're not going into Hebden Bridge, we're taking the left at Hepton's Stall and going up back up to my first night B&B, but Pecketwell, yeah. So it's a lovely day though, look at that. It's hard seeing just where you are looking at a screen when the sun's behind you, and yeah, it's not very conducive to working in strong sunlight like that. But do my best. So I just need to keep the horizon level, and we're away. Okay. Okay, so coming into Mankinolls, and let's see, I wonder if you can see the, oh, you can't see Studley Pike, right? It's just drifting over the hills. I'm just going down to drop down too far. But yeah, these lovely stone steps, which I'll just show you. Sort that out. And there, flip it round. Yeah. Now I reckon these must have been laid round about the time when they built the memorial up at Studley Pike. Makes sense, doesn't it? You're going to get a lot of foot traffic, aren't you? And round about those days, let's see, was it built in? I've said this many times and probably got it wrong on other videos. Have to do my history. Built 1855 and then fell down 10 years.
Lap 12, 27:37.
Yeah, that's me prattling about, chatting to people coming the other way. Yeah, built 1855 and then it fell down 10 years later and they rebuilt it. Because at that time, of course, I don't think there was a lot of work going. Yeah, you'd get the local dignitaries employing the peasants. I mean, you've only to look at. I'll give you an example. 1868, the opening of the LGI in Leeds. There's a painting, and it was opened by Edward VII, and the painting is of him arriving at the hospital, and the crowds were just, yeah, and it was unusual for factories to give their workforce days off. I suppose King's visit to Leeds, yeah, that'd have had one for that. But yeah, that's my humble opinion. Probably wrong. So yeah, down here, Mankin Holes, past the youth hostel, where you can't get a bed unless you've got 29 of your mates coming with you, because you've got to book the whole place out. Why they do that, I don't know. So I tried to book it before, and you've got to book the whole thing. 300 quid a night. So yeah. Oh, right, I'm getting blooming. I've done 12 miles, and so that's halfway. And looking forward to my dinner. Right, enough waffling from me. Right, yeah. We're going to be coming down there. This is the actual worst bit, in my opinion, of the whole walk. You'll see in a minute. Oh, I might have started it too early. Oh no, I ain't. So it's starting to decline until it almost appears as it's gone off the edge of a cliff. Yeah, it's a few years since I've come down here. Right, well, I need both hands for balance now. I'll just pause that. Oh shit! Nearly, I could just feel myself going then. God for that. How the hell you're supposed to do it that way up is beyond me. Yeah. Right. Well, I just made a classic schoolboy error there. Come out of Morrison's at Todmorden, and I was clearing the rubbish out of me pockets, what have you, and one of the items was an empty 500ml water bottle. I usually pack 2 500ml bottles of sparkling mineral water because I prefer that, excuse me, and that was being tidy, and then I realised almost at the top of the next climb, which was an absolute beast. Told you coming down that 1 in 4 would have consequences. I've just come up Stone Royd Lane, and yeah, it's got the switchbacks on it. That's how tough it is. Fortunately for me, there was 2 farm buildings almost at the top of the hill. Place called, oh crikey, Key Rake Farm. Probably got that wrong. Anyway, thanks to them, got my bottle topped up. Oh, dear me. You think I'd learned by now, but no, still making mistakes. Yeah. So we can't all be perfect. Now then, how far are we in? We're going to be, I think we're over 20 miles now. So originally, I thought it was 24, perhaps thick end of 25 miles. But it seems further. Not even in Hepton Stall yet, which is above Hebden. Well, it's northwest of Hebden Bridge, and Peckett Well and my B&B is north of Hebden Bridge. So yeah. Oh, I'm glad it's a bit flatter now. I'm slim. I know it's to stop the sheep sneaking through, but yeah. Well, let me see if I can show you where we are. See that? Oh dear, I'm shooting in photographing into the sun. Yep. I will get the hang of this one day. Right, cheers then. So there it is, Studley Pike. If I can, there you go. Right, the other side of the valley. That's how far away we are. And yeah, you can see it's like a directional finder, isn't it, for your map reading course. Take a bearing from Studley Pike and see where you are on the map. Oh, yeah, lovely old bridge. Don't ask me how they've managed to lay those stones. Yeah, a couple of 100 years old. How the hell do you lay stones in the valley without a crane? Yeah, answers in the comments. Oh, I'm off here. I've gone off again. How have I done that? Oh. Right. Okay, hang on. Nope. No, that's wrong. Oh dear. He's having a right mare, is this watch. Right, so that says Pennine Way to Widdop, Hepton Stall, up there. Well, he says right, and it should be along, if I get my, I should be along that valley floor, but I've still got to come up and over this way. So yeah, I think we seem to be running parallel there, these two routes. I'll just show you. I wonder if you can see that. You see that? Cat's trying to twist me arm. You can just see two parallel routes. Well, mine's a thick purple line with the arrowheads on it, the chevrons, and there's another dotted line which is a definite footpath, which is the one I'm on. And since they both run parallel, I'm not panicking just yet, because I think the other one will turn left and come to meet this. So fingers crossed that's what happens. Live track not connected. Don't know why, probably no signal. Oh yes, it does. I was right. They do merge a little bit further up the way. Yeah, so I'll panic over and we may as well switch this off. Lovely old path though, gotta say. Yeah. Must have had some strong blokes those days to lift these. So I can't say that all of them would have been in situ 150, 200 years ago. Yeah. Right. Okay then. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the Calderdale Way, and we've got dropped back off where we left off last night because time was getting too tight for me to make it up to Pecketwell, which is where I'm going now. So it was I made it to a place called Higher Slater Farm, near a place called Slack. lovely place names, the Calder Valley. And yeah, I was still about 2 miles short, and it was coming up to sunset, so I haven't packed a head torch, so it just made sense to get a taxi to the B&B and then get one this morning. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't have I had a good night's sleep last night, but food-wise, at the pub, hang on, there's a 3-way split here. Oh, now left, can go up there. Is it straight down here? Come on. Yeah, straight down. Lovely. I love it when there's you come to a junction when there's 3 options and no signs, and you've just got your look, good old GPS watch. Oh, and I managed to switch her voice off. It took me 3 goes this morning. I started my GPS route, and straight away she's chatting to me. Nope, stop that. Delete the activity and try again. So I think it's notification centre for anybody who's interested. You have to disable that. So I've just got vibrations on, but there's plenty of instructions on the watch face. For example, it says next fork 0.02, which I presume is miles. So 0.02 of a mile. Come on, half a mile. Yeah, it's not that. 1/10 of a mile is 176 yards. Here we are. Look. So you're down here. No, wrong again. Yeah, where were we? 1/10 is 176 yards, so it's 5 into that, 30 yards, isn't it? 32 yards or so. So today we've got a B&B at a place called Hipperholm, which means I've got to turn right at Norwood Green, and I've been through there before on, was it the Bronte Way? Might have been, yeah. So yeah, I shall remember that. The White Bear at Norwood Green. Turn right there, a mile down to Hippo, and we're in. I'm hoping for about 16, 17 miles. Right, cheers then. Oh, so we're having our first nightmare of the day. Good old Enduro 3 decided to switch itself off after half an hour. So getting that back working was a pain. And she's still twittering on, and I thought I'd switch the voice alerts off, but comes back on. Oh, I don't know. All I want is just the vibration tone. That's the only one I want. And yeah, everything else is bells and whistles that you don't need, because they're nowhere near helpful, in my opinion. Oh, not feeling it today. Really, I'm not. Look at that. Right, okay. Well, that is another view of, so that's Staveley, the town in the foreground, and in the background there you've got Hebden Bridge. Right, let's have a look. So yeah, that's Staveley, and just pan across a little bit to the houses which are on the, yeah, you can see the church in the background, I hope. And then that is, probably a lot of it's hidden by the hills, but yeah. Map says that's Hebden Bridge, so that'll do, mate. Which means we're about an hour and a half into today's walk. I'll turn the volume, well, I've just turned it back up a little bit so as I can hear things, because her voice is getting on my nerves. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Go on. This is called Wade Bridge, W-A-D-E, and looks like we're going along this rock. A few paths to choose from. The usual guarantee is that I've picked the wrong one, but oh. Yeah, because it splits there, and I should be taking the middle. Isn't it always the same? There it is, that's the one I've missed. That's the sign I've missed. Yeah, that's what I should be looking for. Right, cheers. Well, I've known for you. Alright, cheers. Oh, And now he's got that side up bloody lines, and his mates over there. Yeah. Pair of escape artists. Yeah, so we are coming up to mile 13, although I suspect that the distance is actually a little bit more with the Garmin malfunction this morning. So yeah, it's what it is. Sometimes they work and sometimes it don't. Oh, is this out? No, the car come through here. No. Cars are done. Right.
First I've seen.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Already marked up. The belly. They can't be more than a couple of days old. Yeah. How far are you going? All of it?
Brick house.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit too far for me, is that today? Oh, good morning. And welcome to... Oh, look at these. Look at that. First thing. Can we see that? All these goats. Yeah. Ah. I don't want to wake them up. Yeah, they're probably as curious about me as I am of them. Yes, where were we? Calderdale Way, day 3. So I stayed in Hipper Home last night. Lovely Airbnb. A new build in a gated community. And so the choices were walk back up to Norwood Green uphill, or walk downhill to Bailiff Bridge and rejoin the walk, rejoin the Calderdale Way at Bailiff Bridge. So that's what I've done. Yeah, I've added I'd say about a mile and a half onto the whole route. No problem. Oh, here we go, get up. I've just gone right in bloody way here with this car coming down. Right. Alright then, cheers. A little bit more pleasant. Nice path. You can probably hear, I don't know, probably faintly, the whole of Brig House to my right. Yeah, it goes, so we pass through Brig House in a little while, and then we don't go along, do we go along the canal? No, I think we cross the canal, climb up to South Oram, and just carry on. I think we've still got to climb to get up to the top of the valley that I hit on the after my first mile uphill, so I've got that to look forward to. No skateboard though, unfortunately. Yeah, that'd be fun coming down that one. I wouldn't dare go on a skateboard at my age. Bloody hell. Yeah. Right. Okay then. Yeah, and there's your next problem. I'm supposed to go along the canal for a while. Hopefully there'll be a diversion. Otherwise, well, I don't know what the otherwise is going to be. Yeah. Oh, so I've just been rescued by Greg's and 2 bacon and omelette rolls. So that's good news. It means my appetite is back. Yeah, because I didn't eat anything last night, and the night before I just had, where are we going, a bowl of soup. Oh crikey, yeah. Yeah, so it's only 8 miles from here, assuming that I can get back onto the canal. Right, cheers. Well, after a pleasant walk along the canal, guess what? Yep, because it had to be, didn't it, back uphill. Gotta stay in the valley all morning. Oh, yeah. It's not for the faint-hearted in this walk. If you're thinking about it, get some hill training in. Yeah. Right. Only 7 miles in, and I've just had to stop and take a couple of layers off. Even though it looks overcast, well it is, seems to be burning off with the heat now, and yeah, it's starting to warm up. The rain that was forecast, that's not appeared, thank God. Don't need that. Going up the hills, it's just the hills that are tiring me out, as they always do. Yeah. Anyway, good news for the there you go, 7 miles, 2:25. Yeah. I found how to switch her voice off, and it's not on the watch, it's on the Garmin Connect app. But I think I've turned all the alerts off as well, including the vibration for left and right. But I'm looking at my watch more often, so if I've gone wrong, it won't be too long until I can correct myself. Anyway, I'll always go back into the app later on and change the settings. Keep her voice on mute, of course. Oh dear, you can't explain how annoying it is until you've experienced it. Yeah. Right then, left. Okay guys, see you soon. Well, I was just at the top of that last hill thinking that that big city to my right was oh dear, oh good lord, seizing up, really am. Oh dear, I can't even bend my flipping hips now. What is going on? Old age, yeah. Yes, we don't go towards where I was thinking, that direction. We go to the bottom of Halifax, Greetland, and then carry on left as you're looking at the map. Yeah, so we've done 8 miles. How much left? 4, 5 maybe to the train station. That'll do me. Yeah. And it's not too late in the day. Another sign. It's very well signposted, gotta say. Yeah, man, it's quite an old walk, isn't it? Oldest established walk. Right. Okay. Finally made it back across a maze of footpaths across this last bit of moorland before we drop back down into Sowerby Bridge. Yeah. So we've been going 4 hours now and about 12 miles. So that's not too bad. So after negotiating those final maze of footpaths, go down by the Ryburn Golf Club. Yeah, made it across the moorland there, the one that you can just see, and yeah, 3 days it's taken me to get round. Have I enjoyed it? Parts of it. I enjoyed being out of the house, suppose, you know, rather than sit at home watching the telly, which is what I'll be doing this afternoon and tomorrow. After I've washed my kit, of course. Yeah, look after your kit. And yeah, look forward to my next one. My next official one is the Woldsman 30. They've got a 30-mile option rather than doing the full 50. Starts at Driffield Showground on the, is it 5th of April? Yeah, 5th of April. Which is a Saturday, and then the following Saturday I'm doing the, yeah, I've got unfinished business at the Rip and Stinger with the Punk Panther team, because I managed to get heat stroke last year at a 30-mile mark, 4 miles short of the finish line. Medic went, no, that's it, lad, back of the van. 30 miles, oh. Anyway, right, here we go. Quick question for you, the golfing fans. I'm just going to turn that round. You'll see what I mean, what I'm laughing at in a minute. It is, let's have a look. I just noticed it. What is a rabbit captain? That's his parking spot. Then we've got the treasurer, vice captain, plural, lady captain, secretary, el presidente, and the captain. Bit of one-upmanship there. Rabbit captain. probably an in joke. Right, there it is, look. That's where we're going. Right, okay then. See you soon. See you on the next one.